Welcome to Unmasking the Night Stalker. Inside the twisted mind of Richard Ramirez. Prepare yourself for a chilling exploration into the dark psyche of one of America's most infamous serial killers. Join us as we peel back the layers of Richard Ramirez's sinister life, unravel his motivations, and delve into the terrifying details of his brutal crimes. Richard Ramirez was born in El Paso, Texas, to a Mexican-American family. He had a troubled upbringing, witnessing his cousin committing violent acts and being exposed to graphic war photographs. Ramirez was known to exhibit behavioral problems from an early age and became involved in substance abuse and satanic worship as a teenager. Crime. Between 1984 and 1985, Ramirez committed a series of heinous crimes, which included home invasions, burglaries, sexual assaults, and murders. His victims ranged in age, gender, and socioeconomic backgrounds. Ramirez targeted both men and women, attacking them in their homes during the night. His crimes were characterized by extreme brutality, including acts of mutilation, rape, and sadistic violence. Modus operandi. Ramirez primarily gained access to his victims' homes by finding unlocked doors or windows. He would enter while they slept, using stealth and surprise to overpower and control them. Ramirez would then proceed to commit various acts of violence, such as sexual assault, stabbing, shooting, and bludgeoning. His indiscriminate attacks spread fear throughout the communities he targeted, leaving a lasting impact on the collective psyche. Capture and trial. In August 1985, Richard Ramirez was apprehended by a group of residents in East Los Angeles after being recognized from his mugshot in the media. He was severely beaten before the police arrived to take him into custody. During his trial, Ramirez attracted significant media attention due to his eccentric behavior and courtroom outbursts. In 1989, he was found guilty of 13 counts of murder, as well as numerous charges of sexual assault, burglary, and attempted murder. Psychological profile. Legacy. Richard Ramirez's crimes and subsequent trial captured national attention and instilled fear within the communities he targeted. He became one of the most notorious serial killers of the 20th century, often referred to as the Night Stalker. Ramirez's case highlighted the vulnerabilities of home security and the impact of media coverage on public perception. His reign of terror left a lasting impact on the collective memory of those affected, forever associating his name with fear and brutality. Childhood trauma and exposure to violence theory. One theory suggests that Richard Ramirez's troubled upbringing and exposure to violence played a significant role in shaping his later behavior. Growing up, Ramirez witnessed his cousin committing acts of extreme violence and was exposed to graphic war photographs, which may have desensitized him to violence and contributed to the development of a distorted worldview. It is theorized that these early experiences, coupled with a lack of stable parental figures and involvement, may have desensitized Ramirez to the suffering of others, fostering a fascination with cruelty and a propensity for violence. Satanism and distorted belief systems theory. Another theory explores the influence of Ramirez's involvement in Satanism and the role it played in his crimes. Ramirez exhibited an interest in Satanism, incorporating its symbols and rituals into his crimes. Some theorists argue that his belief in Satan and his distorted understanding of religious and occult practices may have provided justification or a perceived higher purpose for his acts of violence. This theory suggests that Ramirez's involvement in Satanism, combined with his disturbed psyche, may have fueled his sadistic desires and served as a framework for his brutal crimes. These theories aim to provide possible insights into the motivations and psychological factors that may have influenced Ramirez's actions. It is important to note that the study of serial killers is complex, and these theories are speculative explanations that attempt to understand the mindset of Richard Ramirez. Understanding the true motivations and underlying psychological complexities of individuals, like Ramirez, is challenging, as their actions often defy conventional reasoning. The case of Richard Ramirez continues to be a subject of analysis and study in the field of criminology, as experts seek to gain further insights into the complex interplay of childhood experiences, belief systems, and violent tendencies. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the dark realm of serial killers. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and a deeper understanding of these complex and haunting figures. If you found this content thought-provoking and informative, we would greatly appreciate your likes, comments, and shares